through sharing my knowledge of fashion with you. And in today's video, we're going to be making this beautiful cowl neck here. Yes, and we're going to be looking at the different variations of cowl neck. The one below the bust level, where you want some boobies to come out to play. The one just revealing a little of the cleavage, and also the one that the cleavage is completely covered. So if you'd love to see that in the slip dress, do keep on watching, guys. Also, thank you so much for the support. I really do appreciate all of you on this channel. If you are a subscriber, you are the real MVP. Thank you. And if you get to subscribe, do not hesitate, guys. Please do click the subscribe button. It's free. All this thing you're learning on here is free. Please just click the subscribe button, like and comment on my videos. Also suggest the kind of videos or tutorials you'd love to see me try out. Alright, without much rambling, let us get started. So guys, I have extended my basic bodice pattern to my dress length. If you have not seen that video, click the link up or check the link in the description box. There are a lot of interesting videos you can watch there. This is my basic bodice pattern, and we'll start manipulating the front to make our cowl neck. Since this is a slip dress, you have to reduce the shoulder. You take it in by 6 cm. This is our bust line, and this is our true bust line. So my cowl is going to fall to my true bust line, but first off, before we cut the cowl, we need to work on this waist dart. I want to eliminate my waist dart because there's no way I can transfer it here since this is a dress. So I'm going to measure what is here and take it out of the side. Yeah, we'll measure what we have here, 2 inches, but if we take away a whole 2 inches from this side, it's not going to be so okay. So the best thing we're going to do is we're going to split it into 2. We'll take 1 inch from the front side seam and we'll take the other 1 inch from the back, so there is a balance. So we're going to work on the shoulder dart. First thing, I'm going to extend this shoulder dart to my true bust line because I want my cowl to come down. After extending, I'm going to cut from my chest line because that's where my slip dress is going to start from. There's not going to be shoulder. And now I'm going to close this dart here. We have to make this relax by cutting up on this line. This is what you get when you cut your cowl on the true bust line. And this is what you get when you cut your cowl on the bust line. What we're going to do next is to slash through this point so that we can spread it out for our cowl neck. Let's bring it to the tip so you can spread this out. Then I'm going to measure how much I want to be in between this part. I'm going to do like 6 cm. I'll mark up my 6 cm spots and put this next one here. So I have 6 cm between this. So because I want this part too to relax, I'll just cut it slightly through. So I'll just give it a little space, maybe like 1 cm between them. Draw a straight line from here to this point. So this is my cowl neck for the front. Now first thing we're going to do is make sure we eliminate the remaining 1 inch from the front dart. So I'll come to this waistline here, take 1 inch here away and take 1 inch here away. I'm going to extend this to the hip line here and up to this point, and here to here and up to this point. We're going to cut on this chest line here, that's the back line. So our slip dress for the back is starting here. So for these are 2 patterns, we're going to put it side by side and measure from here to here what the length is. So that would be the length for our strap. So using our tape, let's use cm. So we go so I have 34 cm. So that will be the length for our strap. Keep this measurement somewhere. Now let's place on the fabric to cut it out. This is the fabric we're going to be using for cutting cowl dresses or dresses that has drape. Do not cut on the straight grain, you have to cut on the bias. So we have to fold it into like a triangle. You can just mark the line here. Do not cut it here because we are going to flip it over for the facing. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim this on a straight line so it doesn't have this triangular part. We're going to be sewing close 1 inch on that point, and we'll need to cut the strap. Now this is the stretchy part, you can see it. So I'm cutting the strap on there. So my strap is going to be 4 cm wide, so I'm going to measure 4 cm. Let's measure 4 cm here. So these are my strips. This is my front and this is my back. Let us start joining. First things first, sew close the zip line. If you have a serger, go ahead and serge all the sides together. I'm going to close the zip line, and also I'm going to place front and back together and sew along the side seams. Let's do that quickly. Remember, I said we were going to sew up the zip for the back, and I sewed 1/2 inch sewing allowance by both sides. That's all I've done so far. So let me switch it back, and I've hemmed the edges as well. The next thing I went ahead to do was to fold this into two like a bias and iron it down. Then I did my straps for the spaghetti. This one I sewed it and turned it inside out. This would be my spaghetti strap. This is where we're going to attach this to. I did not sew it up to the very top on both sides of the back. So I'm going to take this makeshift bias that I did and sandwich this in between. I'm going to take this to my machine and sew neatly just on top like so. We'll take our strap, which is here. Look for the midpoint at this back. So I'm going to start from here to here is 9. The midpoint will be, I'll use 5 for my midpoint here and 5 here as well. So those are my midpoints for the back. Now I'm going to take my spaghetti strap and put it here. I'm going to pin it down here like so. And okay, let's cut this strap into 2 before we go on. To close the raw edges, I'm putting it up and placing it like this. So I'll pin it at that midpoint there. So when I'm going to sew, I'll just sew just on it here. Now this remaining strap, what I'll do is I'm going to take this notch that I put here, then this strap is going to come inside like this, but before that I need to measure 32 cm. This is how the front is going to be. That means the strap is coming like this. So I'm going to put this one just in like so. That's this good side facing down, leaving the sewn edge upside down. See, just at that 32 cm mark. And I'm going to fold it over itself like so, then pin this one down to be sewn. This part will be sewn, then this part will be sewn to this part like so. Let's do that for the other one. Okay, quick one guys, please. This cutting the cowl on the true bust line actually made my boobies like come out to play, and I am not a fan of that. So what I'm going to do to prevent it from coming out full blown out is, by this part where I chalked, I hope you can see that part where we chalked, where we made this facing come to this other side. At this angle, I'm going to put a pin there and just stitch just about 2 cm right there, so that when I fold it to fall in, it's going to hold up that place from being all exposed. But if you're a fan of boobies coming out to play, no need to put this pin, and when you leave it, everything is all revealing. See how revealing it is. I'm going to take it to my local store so that they would help me use a serger to serge all the inside, and that will be the end of this tutorial. So guys, if you enjoyed this tutorial, please do not forget to give me thumbs up, also subscribe if you haven't, and see you on my next one. Bye.